Hello everybody and welcome back to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to Sandy Bay here on Farming Simulator 17. Yes, this is not ETS2, we are actually on Sandy Bay. We're just heading down the dual carriageway here because we have got a full load of bales that we're taking to another farm to sell off. Well, they're buying them off us basically, so takes them off our hands, we get some cash, they get some bales, and it's a win-win for everyone. So we're just going to turn off here actually. Just should do it. Nice one. A bit wide there. Awesome. So yeah, as you can see, we've got a full load of bales here. This is the final bunch of bales that we've got from the harvest season. Everything else has been sold. We've got some in storage, which you guys have already seen. Now, the reason there was not a video out yesterday is one, because I wasn't feeling it, and I don't want to put out terrible videos, boring videos. Two, I had some serious work to do on Sandy Bay, some editing, because the Seasons mod updated yet again, and I had to do some editing to Sandy Bay to get it to work properly. So if you guys played Farm Sim 15, you may remember a mod called Bale Extension, where you had to look after your bales, or else they go rotten and all that good stuff. That is now part of Seasons mod, so you've got to look after your bales, you've got to keep them inside, or else they go rotten, so pretty cool. Unfortunately, the maps do have to be modified or created so that it will work with them, although it is really easy if you are a map maker watching this. It's literally just another paint, a bit like the tip coals, really easy. So the farm is just up here on the left, I believe. This is actually the first time I've been this side of the map, so this is new for me. There we are. So there's the shed for it. Just going to take it into the yard now. So oh, there's something in the middle. Oh, it's a crack. I thought it was like in the middle of the road then. Bit of roadkill. Right, so we're just going to go ahead and turn into here. We'll take it a bit wide so we don't scrape the back trailer. Right, let's quickly jump out here, get this gate open. They should have probably opened it for us. There we go. But I really do like this truck. It needs some bug fixes, but apart from that, it is a pretty solid truck. Right, there we go. So we'll swing this around here. Said they want them in this shed over here, so we'll drop them off, we'll get paid, and after that we got to head down to the store because we are renting something today, and I'll explain why shortly. Because when we bought the farm, it didn't come with a plow, so we have to go ahead and rent a plow until we can afford one. Not sure which one we're going to buy, but we're renting the Amazon today. We'll quickly reverse out of here, and we'll back these up into the shed, like so. Oh, turn. No. We screwed it. We've screwed it. Let's try that again, shall we? Couldn't turn the wheel fast enough. Yeah, that's more like it. So this is a small farm that shares the county with us. This is Willow Farm. They are independent, but we are friends, so they're buying all of our bales off us today, which should actually pay us quite a lot of money. So we're getting £275 per bale. So there we go. They are all sold. Probably should have done it a bit more realistically and undone the straps, but there we go. So yeah, that was the first part of the episode done. First part of today's video done. So we got ourselves some nice money, so we're now on £31,000, which is nice. In fact, I just want to quickly turn that down to real time, in case it messes up the Seasons mod. I don't think it will, I'm pretty sure it can handle it, but just to be safe. Right, actually, we're going to go out the bottom entrance of this, because I've never actually been down here. They can close the gates. Don't worry about it. Right. So yeah, we are going to head down, well, we're going to head back to our yard, which is all the way over there somewhere in the distance. So what I'm going to do is drive down here, and I'll meet you guys back at the yard, and we'll actually begin today's turn. We're going to make this. I don't think we're going to make this. Yeah, we made it. So yeah, I'll head back to our farm, and I'll see you guys shortly. Right, okay everybody, so we are back at the yard now. We've gone ahead and, well, we haven't really parked the truck up, we just left it on the side of the road. But we'll go into this shed today, we'll open her up. And I think today our weapon of choice is going to be the Vulture. Now I know there's a lot of people that like the case, but we need all the power today. So we're going to go ahead and use the Vulture. So we'll jump into her, we'll get it closed up here, booted up. I don't know why all the four-wheel drive and stuff's on, but there we go. So we need to head down to the store, because like I said, we are renting something today, so hopefully we'll get our money's worth out of this, because we need to plough quite a lot, so we're going to try and do as much as we can in one day. Oh gosh, that's a bit wonky there. Let's get our beacon lights on. We don't really need them, we haven't got a trailer load yet, but we are a very large tractor. There we go. So yeah, welcome back. Hope you guys are well. So, as I briefly said a minute ago, sorry I didn't upload a video yesterday. One, I don't want to put boring videos out for you, and two, I had to edit the map slightly. But you guys won't get to see what I've done until the winter time. Welcome to Sandy Bay. I probably should go 30 miles an hour along here. But yeah, it will completely change the way the game works now. Like I just said, unfortunately it is going to be needed, but I'll go into more detail when the winter's here. There we go. Turn out of here. Luckily the store's quite close to us. It would be a bit annoying if we had to do a really long drive. So I did actually realise we can do some more mowing again soon, so we'll get some more mowing out the way, because we need some hay. The grass is ready to go. As long as we can do it when it's still dry, we should be fine. But anyway, we're at the store. And that must be our plough there on the back of the trailer. So they've given it to us on the trailer, as opposed to just taking the plough up. I'm assuming they didn't realise we live so close. So let's go ahead, reverse up, and get this all hitched up. Like so. Right, there we go. Let's go ahead, jump out of here real quick. Get all the hydraulic hoses and stuff hooked up. So there we go. This is the Amazon K-Ron, I think it is. K-Ron 200. Might be... yeah, it is an A. So it's the K-Ron 200. Wasn't sure if that was an O or an A then. It's a 6-furrow plough, so should save us some time. A bit more expensive to rent, but we should spend less on diesel and wages and all that good stuff. So yeah, we are ready to go. Right, we're back. Sorry about that. We just take a thumbnail. Thumbnails, as you probably know, are something I take quite a lot of pride in. So we've got one now. Hopefully it came out okay. So yeah, we've just rented the plough. We've got this for 2 days, but we can extend the lease if we want. But of course, we've got to pay again. I think we paid altogether, I think it was like 12, let's just say £2,000. We'll round it off to £2,000. I think it was just below that. But yeah, it's quite expensive, but we don't actually own one because I forgot to get one at the beginning. So we'll play it by the rule. We won't cheat and get one. We'll just we'll hang in there. We'll rent one until we can actually afford one. So we've got quite a lot to plough actually. In fact, shall we? Right, I was going to take this back to the yard and unload it, but I've had a change of plan. We are actually just going to take the trailer. No, we will unload it. We will unload it. Because we've gone the wrong way anyway. So we're going to go ahead and turn up here. I don't really have anywhere to unload it at the field, that's all. So this might be a better solution anyway. So we'll quickly turn... we'll turn here. Why not? Is that going to do it? Yes. Right, so what we're going to do now is open the back ramps. Like so. Probably go a bit lower actually, like that. We'll jump out of here. We'll get it unhitched because we're using the Voltra today. Is that going to be able to get up there? That should be fine. Should be fine. So the Voltra's got the most power, so of course we're going to use this. I don't know why it keeps turning off. I still haven't found out what's causing that. We don't need the map. Just do a quick U-turn here. So winter is coming soon. Well, it's actually only early autumn at the moment, but winter will be here soon, so we've got to get as much done as we can. We need to get some stuff planted in the next couple of episodes. We've got to do that before late autumn, because I think the soil temperature may be a little bit too cold at that point. We'll get this plough hooked up. There we go. We're going to actually have to fold it before we get off. There we go. And there we are. That is our rented plough ready to go. See, she's all hooked up nicely. Yep. We're going to go turn our beacons on now, though, because we have got quite a large plough on the back. And we'll head down to the field. Right, okay, everybody, so we're just coming up towards the field now. Now, a little disclaimer. This field was soybeans, but we didn't actually care for it properly because I forgot it was here. So, fortunately, it's withered soybeans. So, we got to go clean the mess up. At least we know for next year that we need to actually take care of all of our fields, not just the ones that are up near the yard. So, this one's a bit out of the way. That's how I forgot about it. Open up that. Yes. So this is right next to the pub for those of you guys that don't know about this field, and you do actually own it. It comes with the map. So yeah, these was soybeans, withered unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and fix our little mistake and get this all ready and nourished for next year. Well, for spring. We're not going to use this one until spring. So we'll go ahead and get this unfolded first of all. Luckily the Vulture's quite heavy, so we do not need a weight, which is handy. No, that's the wrong button. There we go. So I'm actually going to go down into this bottom corner first of all. I'm not sure why I'm driving around the crops. Doesn't matter if we crush them or not, because we're about to plow it in anyway. So we're going to start in this bottom corner down here. Let's go around these trees. Awesome. So this is a bit tight around here, as you guys can see. So I've come up with a plan, and that is to just basically lower the plow down, drive along here. This is going to save us some time and effort, I reckon. So some people may not like the method I'm using, but at the end of the day it works. So we'll go ahead and lift that up, and we'll just reverse back basically. This is what we're going to do. I think I may have missed them then, but we'll get it in a second. Once again, we're not using GPS today, we're doing this all freehand, so if we do miss some, I will go back and get it. We seem to have gone through a tree there slightly, but never mind. So anyway, one thing I do want to talk about in today's episode, now this is like I don't usually do, is talk about behind the scenes stuff, because I like to try and keep the immersion up a little bit. But it's one thing I'm going to mention, because one of the most common questions that I get asked, or one of the most requests I get requested, essentially, is Simulate, can you bring back the Simulate music that I've had pretty much since the beginning of time on this channel? Well, actually it was. Apart from episodes 1 and 2 of A Taste of Donegal on Farm Sim 15, we've had the same song since. Now, there is a story behind it, and I can't go into too much detail, but basically I bought the license for that song off a company called Kidatrax. It was £60 British, and that was a lifetime license. Now, unfortunately, what am I doing here? Lift it up, put it into reverse. Now, unfortunately, that company no longer exists. They got bought out, for whatever reason, by Universal Studios, which I'm sure the majority of you have heard of, which is fine. So my license gets carried over with that. Unfortunately, the YouTube bot doesn't know that, so the YouTube bot keeps claiming it for copyright. So yeah, my videos get copyrighted. I can dispute it, and I do win every time I have disputed it in the past, but it's just a pain. It's just a pain. The whole process is a pain, basically. So yeah. Wait, what's going on here? Am I slightly going at an angle? I think I might be. Let's just try and straighten up here. So yeah, the whole process is a pain. Let's get it lifted up again. So there is a way to carry on to get whitelisted. So basically what it does is it whitelists your channel so you can use it and the robot won't pick up on it. However, upon doing that, Universal Studios use a different method, and they want... basically my channel's bigger now. So they look at the audience demographic, and they need something called a PRS license. Now that's the thing in the UK. I don't know if it's worldwide, but it's a thing in the UK that lets pubs, bars, clubs, TV stations and all that good stuff play music, and the artist gets paid for it, which is a good thing. The only thing is, Universal Studios want £300 to play my song, which I can't I don't make that much money on YouTube, basically, so I can't justify paying £300 a year, not for a lifetime, a year, for the Simulate song. I just can't justify it, unfortunately. So we've gone ahead and tried to find something different. I haven't found... The one that you probably heard in the last video, and if I put it in this video you might have heard it as well, is not the new Simulate song. That's just a temporary one, because some people really wanted the music back. So I've gone for something different. In fact, we're going to try and straighten this up, because I'm sort of getting annoyed by how unstraight this is. So I'm just going to go straight down. I'm going to go along the edge afterwards. That's why we're not really worried about the bottom bit. I'm actually going to go straight down. That's why I'm getting confused. I'm trying to follow the furrow here. Right, okay, ready. So I just tidied up a bit of mess. Still got to do the end bit afterwards. We'll go that way for that. But yeah, we've tidied up the mess now. So because the field was curved, it was making me go curved. But we'll do our best to stay on track now. Once again, it doesn't matter if we drive through the crops, because it's withered. It's not going to help us at all. Now, one thing I wish you could do in Farm Sim is whole crop, dead crops, and maybe put them into like the compost master or something, which would be quite cool. Unfortunately, that's not an option, which kind of makes sense, because you can't really do anything with this, but yeah, if you've got the compost master, it kind of would make sense. Right, what we're going to do, this is going to be our last reverse pass now, and then we'll start doing it properly, because the field started to widen up here. So we'll do one more reverse, and we should be done. I should actually be driving through this. Just realised I've been reversing through the wrong half. There we go, we'll lower that down. And we're away. So yeah, you can't whole crop this, unfortunately. I wish you could. Well, we don't have the header for it anyway, but if you could, it would have been ideal. We would have to plough it anyway, I just realised, so it wouldn't actually matter. But we should actually have to... We could have cultivated this in, because I'm going to plant soybeans here again. But, just wanted to be safe. So, yeah. Now, if you are new to the channel, you may not know this, but ploughing is my least favourite thing to do in farm sim. But it must be done. Fields must be ploughed, especially now in 17 that is compulsory. So actually at the bottom here we're going to actually turn around this time. We'll turn the plough around, we'll turn us around, and we'll go up the other way. There we are. We've got quite a little bit of space here actually. It's going to be ideal. Lift it up. Turn the plough around. Now it's a little bit tight for space this. What are we stuck on? No idea. We're going to use somebody else's field. We're not going to crush their crops, so it should be okay. We're literally just going to turn around. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to have that much room in a second, so maybe I should have gone along first. Forwards! This Vulture, seriously. What is wrong with it? Right, so the plough's the right way? I think so. I might be even doing this the wrong way. You guys have to let me know. Once again, ploughing's my least favourite thing to do, so I'm not an expert on it. In fact, I'm not an expert on anything on farm sim. I never claimed to be. But ploughing's definitely not up there with my knowledge, put it that way. So anyway, I'm just going to let you guys know what we've got left to do in the autumn, because the autumn is one of the most hectic seasons that we have. By the way, a lot of people when I was doing the harvesting were saying, haha, harvesting in the autumn, you're a madman. This is the chart which comes with soil mod, not soil mod, what am I talking about? The chart that comes with seasons mod. That is basically the green indicates when you can and can't plough. So I planted it, unfortunately, was it mid-spring, late spring? So yeah, it wasn't ready until autumn. That's just when it was ready, basically. So I wasn't completely mad. That's just when they happened to be ready, unfortunately. The soil temperature was warm enough, though, so we got away with it, luckily. In fact, the soil temperature still is warm, so we got away with that. In fact, we could technically plant soybeans now, but they wouldn't survive through the winter, unfortunately. Speaking of which, we should be doing some winter crops very, very soon. In that graph I showed you a minute ago, if you go back and have a look at it, the ones with the green on the right-hand side of the chart is the crops that we can plant in the winter, which is pretty cool. Well, not plant in the winter, but grow in the winter. Plant them in the autumn, harvest them in the spring. Should get some nice money. That should tie us over for the summer, I reckon. And pay for our actual planting for the spring. Let's lower that down again, and we're away. I think we could actually start turning around now at this point, because the field's getting very, very big. It's just this corner here. I don't like it. I find it very claustrophobic. So we might actually be able to do it properly now and actually start turning the plough. Right, we're going to change up the plans a little bit here. Change up the plans a little bit. We're going to do a couple of lengths on this side, just because we keep driving into the hedge, and we don't want to scratch the paintwork on the Vulture. Plough the right way? Yes. So we'll go along the edge, give ourselves some room. We'll probably do about 2 of these. We should be done now. Obviously it's a plough, so we can't do actual proper headlands, but we're just going to do lengths on this way. Look at that, we've actually got a bit of room to turn around at this side. So we'll get the plough lifted up here. My brain's gone dead. Yeah, we do have to turn it. Turn around. Come on, Vulture. You're meant to be my big boy. You're meant to be able to do this. Why is that not in reverse? Right, let's get it lower down, forwards, and we're away again. So don't worry, I'm not going to make you guys sit through lots of ploughing. I'm just basically showing you guys that we are ploughing. Because there's going to be some people that say I didn't plough, I'm lying. So we are actually doing the ploughing. It's needed on Farm Sim 17, unfortunately, so we do have to do it. And I do not trust the AI doing it either, so we're going to do it ourselves. In fact, since we're going this way, we just will head all the way along. Yeah, why not? Head all the way along here. How we get doing that? How are we doing? Not bad, not bad. Get it lifted up. I'm actually going to wait until we turn it because I don't want to get... What are we crashing into? Some of these trees have collisions, some of them don't. Confusingly. Alright, we'll get it turned around. We'll do one more pass. I decided we're going to do 3. Just for a bit of insurance, basically. A bit of extra headroom. How could I miss such a huge bit like that? That's terrible. Well done, Simulate. Right, I'm going to do a little bit more of this, and I'll meet you back in a second. Right, okay, ready? So we are ploughing away now. We've got it going quite alright now. Basically, we have turned GPS on because I was doing so bad that it started to frustrate me. So, yeah, we've gone ahead and put GPS on. It's kind of working, but it's still a massive mess. I'm not very good at setting up offset stuff with GPS, so I've done the best I can for now. But yeah, slowly coming along. Let's go ahead and actually turn some lights on. Oh look, they all come on in the cab. That's cool. Got some working lights on as well. And I think it's going well. We may not actually have enough sunlight to finish this tonight. It's already getting quite dark here. It's autumn, so the sun sets a lot earlier than usual. I think if that's September time it translates to. Maybe, possibly October. Right, what am I doing here? Let's get this turned up. Reverse here. Are we going to have enough room with this plough? That's the question. We'll turn it around first. Hopefully it doesn't clip the bush. The hedge, even. There we go. Let's go ahead, get ourselves ready for the next pass. Once again, I don't care that I'm driving through the crop, because it's dead. In fact, it may even help us if we drive through it. It may kill it off a bit quicker. We'll get rid of it a bit quicker. Right, what we do need to do, though, is use the mouse to reset the offset, because I did not map out a button for that, unfortunately. I may have to do that for a future episode. And we're away again. Well, we should be away again. Forgot to turn GPS on. That was awkward. So yeah, we're coming along slowly. This might be... we might have enough time to do it before the sun's completely sets. We might have to have a nice little pint in the pub there afterwards. There's the pub right there, look. Right there. Might have to have a cheeky little pint afterwards. Might be quite nice after a long day's work. So yeah, I think I know what I'm going to plan here, but I'm not 100% sure. We actually do have... I'm going to give you a little spoiler alert. I have a surprise for when we next plant. And it's going to be something that you've not seen any other YouTuber do on Sandy Bay. That's all I'm going to say for now. Right, so I don't really think you guys are going to be enjoying this video because we're just going up and down the field. So what I'm going to do is do a little bit more and then come back. But I'm going to time lapse it so you guys can actually see what we're doing to make sure I'm not cheating and all that good stuff. Let's just get into position here. I'll start on this next pass. Back into forward. I wish I had a button for this. There we go. Put it into forwards. Come on, Vulture, go. Dang it. Turn the plough, don't we? Yes. Cool. So yeah, I'll start a little time lapse and I'll see you in a couple more passes. Right, okay, so I'm going to do one more pass and then we'll head out the gate because it's getting a little bit dark here. I don't think... Well, would you do this at night time? You possibly may, but however, this is YouTube. And YouTube videos look terrible at night time. Let's get that turned around. We'll invert the offset. That's the word I was looking for. We'll get it lower down here. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take this back to the yard in a minute. We'll jump into the pickup truck and we'll come back down here for a pint anyway. We could technically just leave the tractor here, I think, and get someone to pick us up, but we're not going to bother. People are too unreliable. They might leave us here stranded. So we're coming towards the end of here, and I think we'll call that a day because it is getting pretty dark real quick. Not to mention the temperature is dropping as well, which is a thing with Seasons mod. We'll be out here in the cold. There we go. So there we go. We'll go ahead and lift that up. Fold it away. We'll get GPS off. We need to turn our working lights off as well, actually. Just realised. Cool. So we'll take this back to the yard. We need our four-wheel drive and stuff off. I don't think you're allowed to drive on the road with that. We'll leave the gate open. No one's going to go into a half-ploughed field with dead crops in. So yeah, this video has been a bit random. Some of you may have found it a bit boring, but it's stuff that has to get done. Once again, this is my realistic series, so we're actually playing Farming Simulator. We're really taking advantage of the simulator word there. We're trying to do everything as realistic as we can. And once again, I ain't a pro, so if you can give me some tips, that would be very helpful. Let's go up this way. We'll go the long-ish way. Should be quicker. Now, actually, the time of recording this, bit of a shout-out time. At the time of recording this, Landy Kid is getting ready to stream. So it's currently 5:47 PM on Thursday, and this video is going to be out on Friday, hopefully, unless things go wrong with time, because we're running out of time. Landy Kid is setting up to stream Thornton Farm. Thornton Farm has come around so quick, I can't believe it's here already. I just missed my turning. So I'm going to be interested to see what that looks like. I have had a quick little rummage through OxygenDavid's videos to see if I can point things out. But yeah, it's looking cool, looking good. So yeah, look, we've literally just driven from the field to here, and it's been about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and look how dark it's got already. Madness. So the Seasons mod does affect the sunset times and all that good stuff. So what we're going to do is just rotate this. Why do I keep saying rotate? We need to turn this around. Right, stop. Get the lights off here. Engine off. We'll jump out. Like so. Everything all good to go. Yes. Right, so we're going to jump into the pickup. I'm going to head back down to the pub. So I'm going to leave it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if you found it a little bit boring, but once again, it's ploughing is something we have to do, especially with withered crops like that. Although we could have technically cultivated it in, and that could have been nourishment for the soil, but oh well. So thank you very much for joining me in this episode. If you did enjoy, please slap that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.